eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but
Solidarity statements, statements of support. I'm looking for Balthazar. Are you here, sir?
Yes, right there.
Could you please come on up and give us this statement? Balthazar is a noted local citywide community activist. He is the president of the Little Village Community Council, and he's going to say a thing or two. We are trying to keep people to 2 minutes. Thereabouts.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
My name is Balthazar Enriquez. I'm the president of the Little Village Community Council. But I want you to acknowledge my volunteers, Lily, Martin, Alex, and kicking ice out of the neighborhood. And they're only 15, 19. Okay.
There you go.
So yesterday, there was an incident that happened on 30th and 39th and Kenton, where an ICE agent shot a civilian. She's in stable condition, but we were prepared in case they came to Little Village. And while we were preparing for them to come to Little Village, we decided to go to the rally. And going toward the rally, we saw ICE agents that were going to kidnap a family. So we chased them out of the neighborhood. Even though they threw tear gas at us and they were going to draw their weapons at us, but we weren't scared. We can't allow these individuals to come to our city, kidnap our neighbors, our street vendors, people waiting for the bus, going to work to drop off their kids to school. They're not going after criminals. Because if they were going after criminals, there's a big criminal in the White House. So we've been every Wednesday with the RepCons, other organizations, blowing the whistle and educating the community the purpose of the whistle. And at the beginning, people were, what is the whistle going to do? And I remember Noche, remember we went, and people were like, whistle. But now they understand that the whistle does work. Why? Because it's alerting the community. It's building unity. It's not only building unity, but it's also getting people involved. And we need to get involved. We can't just stand and watch people get kidnapped. We need to fight back. Not only fight back, but after this happens, we need to learn and get ready in case another fascist government comes in. We need to push back and show that we are a resilient city, we're resilient people. And Chicago is the city that will change the history. Why? Because we have a diverse community, very diverse city, and that's the beauty about Chicago. But we're out there fighting ICE. We're going to continue fighting ICE, but we need your support. We need you to come to Washington D.C. and take over the Capitol. Thank you.
Solidarity with Remaker brothers and sisters. And the goggles to protect you from the rubber bullets. Do I see Professor John Donahue in the crowd? I do. Thank you so much. John is a history professor at Loyola Chicago, is that right? And I believe he's in the process of putting together a book about the history of fascism in America. From KKK to you-know-who.
Thanks, Paul. I'm so grateful and honored to be here. It is an absolute privilege. And not to waste time for the organizing part, which is the most important, I'm going to keep it brief. But I am in solidarity with you, comrades. I am in solidarity with refuse fascism because I am in solidarity with humanity, democracy, and justice. I'm in solidarity with people who have the determination, the courage, and the guts to make this country live up to its dreams. Who has been waiting for this to happen? It will never happen if we don't mobilize and organize and have the courage to speak truth to power, and more than that, put our bodies on the line. And I have been writing, I've been speaking, I organized a long time ago, but I'm ready to start acting more than I'm doing in the classroom of my scholarship. And I will tell you, they've tried to silence me. I've been on the professor watch list, Charlie Kirk's Gift to Democracy and Free Speech, since 2016. I've had my life threatened, my family's life threatened. I've had documentary series that I completed on the history of American insurrections canceled on a streaming series because of MAGA pressure. I've been denied jobs. But that's nothing compared to what we just heard from our comrade here about what happened on the corner of Kinsey and 39th Street.
Yes, sir.
I'm doing nothing compared to you, my friend. And I am honored even to be in your presence. But I look forward to marching shoulder to shoulder with you. And I look forward to this beast that I've been studying and teaching about for so long. Colonial white supremacy, which morphed into Christian white nationalism, which morphed into fascism today. The roots of fascism are in the Confederacy. The first anti-fascists, the African Americans who stood up to the Herrenvolk Republic, the counter-revolution after the Civil War. I am in solidarity with them because their spirit is marching on right there.
We need more good anti-fascist professors. Please reach out to as many of them as you can find in the veteran of their world. That was super. Thank you so much. We are fortunate to have with us today Dr. Ali Muhammad. That's doctor as an MD. And he is the national leader of the Revolutionary Black Panther Party.
All power to the people. All power to the people. All power to the people. Black power for black people. Red power for red people. Brown power for brown people. Yellow power for yellow people. And white power for white people. Women power for women. Immigrant power for immigrants. Workers of the world unite. Very, very happy to be here. I appreciate all the comrades of RevCom, and also the comrades of Refuse Fascism, and just all of you, everyday common people. There's a war waged against the people. It is a war of fascism against the people of America. And unfortunately, if you're black or brown, it's a war where the color of our skin, unfortunately, is our uniform. And we must understand that. Fascism has no limits. Yesterday and today is Hector Hernandez. Today, it's Tyrone Jenkins in Washington, D.C. or Chicago, Illinois.
That's right.
And tomorrow is Billy Conkright, or even right now, look at Portland, Oregon. What's always been called the whitest major city in America is troops in Portland, Oregon. So if you think it's not your fight, the fight is all of our fight. And so I stand in solidarity with all good-thinking people, with people who believe in human rights and fight for all the people. It does not matter what your race, your color, your creed, or what your persuasions are. The battle is for all of us. The battle is against all of us. And it's a war where we all must stand up. So I'm happy again to be here, to mobilize. One thing I'll say quickly, before I conclude this solidarity statement, is that though I stand on the front line with all of you who do, I personally became a victim of this fascist regime. This was on Tuesday morning. I was sleeping in my bed. All of a sudden, my building began to vibrate. I look out the window, Black Hawk helicopter. So, myself, my parents, being Panthers from the 60s and 70s, we grew up with this, I'm gonna say conscious paranoia that the pigs are coming. We thought the mailman was the pigs, the pizza man was the pigs were coming. So, trigger, I could come back, I'm like, damn, they coming. So I just went black, I cut off everything out of my locations. And I have a comrade who's right across the hall from me, who's a veteran. So I said, can you go check for me? So he went downstairs and then, he told me what's going on. So as I get downstairs, I see soldiers everywhere. Now I know the difference between a federal agent and a police officer in fatigue. These were U.S. military soldiers to let you know that this fascist regime actually sent real soldiers, besides the federal agencies that were there, but real quickly. So then all of a sudden, I begin to see a series of flashes, the 8th floor to the 1st floor, boom, 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 shooting flashbangs to the window. Then they start escorting people out. Black people zip-tied together, Latino people zip-tied together, and little children. Little children zip-tied together with no shoes on, no shirts on, crying. And then a neighbor asked, like, why are you doing this to children? And so you mean? One of the soldiers said, F those children. Yeah. This was a war in the middle of a black majority community, 98% black, number one. So it is all of our fight, and we must stand up. All power to the people. All power to the people. Oh, and I'm sorry, I'm Dr. Lee Muhammad, the national leader of the Revolutionary Black Panther Party.
All right. I have a statement here. I can't read all of it because it was a little long, but I have a statement from Mark Clements. Everybody here know who Mark Clements is?
Well, you gotta turn the mic up a little bit too.
Okay, do people know who Mark Clements is?
Yeah.
Chicago's best-known police torture survivor and activist, leader in the fight for justice on behalf of those tortured by former police officers.